This is crazy, guys. Welcome back here on the channel with Fabrizio as every single day. Now you're used to see my videos every day, but sometimes we have to go live. Sometimes we have to be live. We have to be together because there are news, there are big news, there are special news, and then there are bombs. And tonight we have a bomb, an exclusive bomb. Let me say that I'm really proud about this one because, you know, when you mention a historical record deal for Liverpool, historical record deal for Premier League, historical record deal also for, of course, a Bundesliga in terms of sale, it's a special moment. And special moments must be celebrated together. Guys, it's important moment for Liverpool fans because, dear Liverpool fans, and I will add also something else on other stories, so stay tuned. But I have to start with this one. Florian Wirtz to Liverpool is a here we go. The deal is done for Florian Wirtz to join Liverpool from Bayer Leverkusen. Finally, after a very long story. I'm sorry if you see my eyes down, but my phone is completely exploding with many messages and many people also reaching out to have all the details. So guys, the deal is done between Liverpool and Bayer Leverkusen. Agreement completed, club to club. Tonight, after the direct contact in late afternoon, and now the two clubs have a verbal agreement in place, preparing all the draft, all the documents, preparing all the contracts, and so Florian Wirtz set to become new Liverpool player. It's a here we go. After 2 weeks of negotiations, I told you that was not going to be a long saga, and it's not a long saga because if you close the deal on 10 of June, it's not a long saga. The real transfer window is yet to start, but Liverpool signed one of the best players in the world. What's the deal? I will be more clear very soon, but my understanding is that the package is worth 150 million euros, add-ons included. So it's not a guaranteed fee, 150, but it's with add-ons included. In the past few days, Leverkusen were not happy with 130 million euros, but I spent 2-3 weeks here on my channels telling you the add-ons will make the difference in this story. The add-ons are the crucial point of the story. So, swap deals, deal about to collapse, problems. Many people texted me in the last 2-3 days, Fabrizio, just say that the deal is off. Why you don't say the deal is finished just because you're not updating? Guys, I always told you. Don't worry, because this deal was going to happen. And the next one that is going to happen for Liverpool is Milos Kerkez. So get ready, Liverpool fans. Because maybe today they can tell you, club to club, first contact. No, Liverpool and Bournemouth have been speaking for weeks. Liverpool and the agent of Kerkez have been speaking for weeks. So the next one is going to be Milos Kerkez. But this one is an historical one. Because for Florian Wirtz, the agreement is done. Again, 150 million euros. Add-ons as a crucial part of the story because they are obviously included in this deal. And I hope I will be able soon to tell you all the details, but some of these add-ons are easy. Some of these add-ons are complicated. Some of these add-ons are almost guaranteed. You know, what does it mean? That sometimes add-ons can be about the appearances of the player. And so after a number of games, you can already have some money as part of these add-ons. Sometimes add-ons are not guaranteed, like winning the Champions League, winning the Premier League, and all these sort of things. But what's important is that tonight, after dinner time, Liverpool got the green light from Bayer Leverkusen in paper via email, confirming that they are set to accept their proposal and now waiting for the formal steps. What formal steps mean? Medical test, exchange all the documents, sign all the contracts. So now it's time for that. But the agreement is done. The here we go is here. And so Florian Wirtz can be considered a new Liverpool player, waiting again for the player to travel, medical and all the rest. But Florian Wirtz will play with Liverpool. And this is historical because he was a player wanted by several clubs, Manchester City, then they pulled out of the race and they signed Ryan Cherki for that position, official today. He was wanted by Bayern. Bayern were fighting for Florian Wirtz for months, very confident at some point around April, but then the player didn't give the final green light. He wanted to go to Liverpool. He had meetings with Liverpool. He spoke to Arne Slot already. Arne Slot was really convincing. Let me mention also Richard Hughes, Liverpool director, has been a big part of this story, preparing the strategy, the perfect approach with the player, with the family, and then being able to reach an agreement with Bayer Leverkusen without any long negotiation, because maybe for Liverpool fans it felt like a very long time before they got the green light and here we go for Florian Wirtz. But I guarantee to you, to close this sort of deal, this magnitude of deal on 10 of June with many clubs interested, and to keep the deal in this timing is something, personal point of view, exceptional by Richard Hughes and all people at the club. So Florian Wirtz goes to Liverpool. It's a here we go. It's an excellent addition. Jeremy Frimpong, Florian Wirtz. Soon is going to be also the story with Milos Kerkez. On other topics, guys, just to be together a bit more, to tell you more about all the other news around the football world. Let me check my phone. Let me check. So, okay, I wanted to add something else, also on more stories. The first one is Rodrigo Goes, because tonight we have to register a message from Rodrigo Goes to Real Madrid fans saying happy. So, message from Rodrigo on social media. You know, I never consider social media as a source of news because players can post everything they want, and so sometimes it can also be maybe too much, this sort of things. But on Rodrigo Goes, what I can tell you is that he posted happy, and there's one more message from Rodrigo, because Rodrigo never asked Real Madrid to leave the club these weeks or these days. So there is interest from Arsenal. He's a dream target for Arsenal, but it's not even a negotiation at this point, because the only way to make it happen as a negotiation is for Rodrigo to tell Real Madrid, okay, I want to leave the club. And Rodrigo didn't do that so far. So Rodrigo's intention remains to do his best for Xabi Alonso, to work at his best level, and to see a message with happy is quite an important development in this Rodrigo story. So for sure, an important update from the player, waiting to see what's going to happen in this summer transfer window. Franco Mastantuono will play the Club World Cup with River Plate. That's confirmed. That was always the plan. So for Franco Mastantuono to be with River Plate, and then for Real Madrid to complete the transfer after the Club World Cup. Franco Mastantuono will sign till 2031. This is going to be the contract for Franco Mastantuono. He will turn 18 in July, and at that moment he will become a new Real Madrid player. Now he will play the Club World Cup with River Plate. It was always unlikely to see Franco Mastantuono playing the World Cup with Real Madrid, also in terms of timing. Also, Real Madrid have a very good relationship with River Plate and didn't want to create a problem, but that's the story. Here we go for Juan Garcia to Barcelona, new goalkeeper of Barca, 25 million euros. The disclose will be paid in the next days and not today. But the deal is agreed also with the player already signing his contract as a Barca player on a 5-year deal. So Juan Garcia is going to Barcelona, and that's confirmed. That's another here we go from today. And then Jamie Bynoe Gittens. The deal didn't happen for the Club World Cup, but trust me, Chelsea will be there again. Chelsea will be in contact again with Borussia Dortmund. Chelsea will return, will negotiate again for Jamie Bynoe Gittens as a priority target in the next weeks. Agreement with the player on a 7-year contract, and now looking to advance also with Borussia Dortmund. At the moment, no agreement for 50 million euros, but Chelsea will return. Chelsea are already planning another bid, so I expect Chelsea to be back very soon in conversations for Jamie Bynoe Gittens. But the news of the night is Florian Wirtz to Liverpool. It's here we go. Let me know your thoughts, guys, here in the comments. As always, see you on the channel with Fabrizio, and thank you. Ciao.